Welcome to Menu Monday. New recipes every Monday. Stuck in that cooking rut? I've been there. Come join me and try some new things. I have fun in the kitchen and I hope you enjoy the video. So let's get cooking. Hello everybody, welcome back to Menu Monday. Today I've got some new recipes for you, some in the slow cooker, some in the Instant Pot. So welcome back to those that are subscribed. Good to see you guys again, and I hope you enjoy. If you're new to the channel or this is the first video you're seeing, my husband and I live full-time in the RV, and he is an industrial pipe fitter, so we travel job to job and often do some travel videos too when we go to new places. So without further ado, let's get cooking. Today's 3-ingredient chili can be done as a freezer meal in which you would mix your cooked meat, beans, and tomatoes in a freezer bag, add some salt and pepper to taste, and then take them out the day before. If you're using it the same day, you just put the ingredients in the crock pot, which is what I'm doing here. So I've added my 1 pound cooked ground beef. I've put in my tomatoes, diced with green chilies, and a 15-ounce can of chili beans undrained, and I'm adding some salt and some pepper. I'm going to mix that all together, and of course your salt and pepper is not included in the 3 ingredients. These are things that you would have on hand, and I decided to add also a little chili powder. So if you have that on hand and you want to add that too, that's fine. Alright, after we get all this mixed in, we're going to cook it on low for 3 to 4 hours. And then you enjoy it with your favorite toppings such as cheese or sour cream. We made some bratwurst and put the chili on top of those. We have leftover chili that's in the freezer and we'll eat that another night, so it goes a long way. There are your ingredients. Today's dinner, cream cheese chicken. Now this can also be a freezer meal, and if you're doing it as such, you would just place all the ingredients in a freezer bag except the pasta and put it in the freezer until you're ready to cook it. If you're doing it the same day, you just put all your ingredients in your slow cooker or your Instant Pot. It can be cooked both ways. I chose the Instant Pot, so I started with my chicken, added my soup. Now I'm doing the cream cheese. Then we have a package of Italian dressing, the dry mix, and then 2 cups of chicken broth. Now, I made some changes to this. It did say to cook in the slow cooker 6 to 8 hours on low or 3 to 4 hours on high. I haven't tried it in the slow cooker. And the Instant Pot, 25 minutes. Now the chicken was definitely cooked, but once it was done, I wanted to shred my chicken. I didn't like having whole breasts in there. They did break down a little bit, but they were still rather large, as you'll see. So that is something I did a little different. And I've made these changes in the directions on the website, rblifeintheusa.com. And now that my dinner's done, I'm going to go ahead and heat up the pasta. So I'm just getting the water going here. I usually do pasta in the Instant Pot, but I was already using that, so we're using the stove today. Alright, now I'm getting the chicken out to get it shredded, as you'll see. The pieces are large, and if you like it like that, you can leave it as is on the original recipe. Just serve it with the pasta. And I'm just turning off the Instant Pot. Alright, now get out my bear claws. You can do this with those or a fork, however you shred your meats. Alright, and put this in with the pasta which I have drained. And now I found that the cream cheese was not blended well in the mix here, so I got out the immersion blender and gave it a couple whisks around, and that helped. Again, that wasn't in the original recipe, just something I did different, and it also is in the directions on the website. But if you cook it in the slow cooker, it may not do that with the cream cheese. I'm not sure. I just blended everything up and dinner was served. This made a lot, so I freeze the other half. It's already cooked, and probably next week or so I'll take it out and reheat it, and we'll have it again. So it did go a long way. And oh, I forgot, you do add a cup of your favorite cheese. You can use any kind. That's just what I had on hand. And just some seasonings. We like a lot of flavor in our foods. Of course, you can do that also. It is optional. I think I used, if I'm not mistaken, the chicken and herb by Blackstone. Very good spices. And I just served it with a couple slices of toast on the side. And there are your ingredients. Alright, today, easy peasy meatball subs. You just put these in a slow cooker for 3 to 4 hours, or if you want it faster, you can cook it on the stove top until the meatballs are cooked. So you're going to do 1 bag of frozen meatballs and 1 26-ounce jar of pasta sauce. And cook it whichever way you like. And then after the meatballs are done, you just get some nice sub rolls, toast those. We like mayonnaise on ours, but whatever you prefer. And then you put the meatballs on there and top it with some cheese. Easy and so good. There we go, and boy was it good. Those are your ingredients. There's not much to it. Hope you try it. Today I've got another slow cooker meal for you, and these are honey ribs. So I started by making my own beef broth, and I just used the little bouillon cubes, and I needed 2 cups, so I put 2 cubes in there. Just giving it a good mix to make sure everything gets dissolved. Now we're going to add soy sauce, maple syrup, which I didn't have maple syrup, so I just used pancake syrup. some honey, barbecue sauce, and some dry mustard, and then stir everything to combine it. A little trick when you're pouring out syrup and honey is to spray your measuring spoon so that it glides out easily and doesn't get stuck. All the measurements are going to be in the end of this clip, and also on our website rvlifeintheusa.com. You'll find all the recipes on there, and if you're looking for a specific recipe, there is a tab that says find a recipe where everything's listed and the week that it was uploaded and a link to get to it. Alright, we're just going to whisk everything together here, and we're going to get our pork chops. You need about 2 pounds of country style pork ribs. Well, actually, you could use any ribs you wanted. The seasoning makes them very delicious. Now, I'm using a liner here to make cleanup easier, but if you're not using the liner, be sure to spray your crock pot with some non-stick cooking spray. Alright, now we're just going to pour the mixture over top, and we're going to cover and cook this. You can do either 6 to 8 hours on low or 3 to 4 hours on high, and I did low for hours, and they came out very, very tender. And you can serve yours with any side of choice. We use ready-made mash, and I steamed some broccoli. There are your ingredients. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed those recipes. I have some new things coming up. I've decided to do a dessert menu Monday and a freezer meal menu Monday. So I'm working on those right now, so whichever gets finished first will go up first. And I hope you're as excited to watch them as I am excited to make them. So thank you for joining me today. Wishing you all a great week, and I'll see you next Monday. Love y'all. Bye-bye.